There's the eye test. And Xavi does this after every game. He thinks he's played well. He tells us that he's satisfied with the performance. And to be perfectly honest with you, most of us who are watching them are thinking, I don't get it. I don't get it because they don't look very good. I thought they were really quite poor for quite a lot of the game against Celta Vigo. And after they conceded the goal, there was a kind of a sense of chaos and they lost control of the game almost entirely. But Xavi either doesn't see that or, and I'm perfectly prepared to accept that this is more likely, doesn't want to say so publicly. So you get this reaction now, almost of a kind of a disconnect between what the manager is saying and what everybody else thinks they're seeing.
Yeah, well, let's let Sid go, though. Sid, thank you so much for being with us. We'll speak to you again soon, no doubt, with all these big topics coming thick and fast in La Liga. Let me continue the conversation in here, though. Xavi, do you think he is going to stay to the end of the season?
Yes. Listen, what do you expect Xavi to do? You know, the coach is always going to try and defend against anybody who's going to criticise, regardless of who it is. And so, if the stats back up what he's saying, then it doesn't look stupid. It doesn't look as though he's just making stuff up. It's factual. So he's going to do that. Now, we know, and he knows, that it's not smooth. We know that they're getting by because they've got ability, and on occasions, people are producing it, or they're getting a penalty, and they're winning the game like Lewandowski scoring in the last minute. So yeah, coach is going to defend himself and his team. What do you expect him to do? Yeah, we've been rubbish all season, and we're getting away with it. I mean, come on. The first thing you'll always do as a coach is defend yourself and your team to the hilt.
Well,
that's all he's doing.
And I'm with you there. I understand the reasoning, Stevie. However, I think it's gotten to the point now to where you need to mix it up a little bit if you're Xavi. Yeah. Sometimes you guys say, hey, look, we weren't all that great today. You can't come out and say we were good every time, and you look at the results and you look at the performances and you look as to how many goals they're allowing and the goals that they're not scoring. And all of that is part of playing well. All of that comes in the package of playing well. So when you say, yeah, we played well, we deserve more, we're just not getting the results that we deserve, and that happens every weekend, and that doesn't match the games. That doesn't match the actual performances. That doesn't match actually what's going on the field. You know, it gets to the point to where those of us watching from afar just kind of go, okay, Xavi, I understand that you're going to be positive about your team, but we're not dumb, and neither are the players. They know what's happening here, and that's how they're playing, knowing full well that they're getting fortunate to win games when they actually find ways to win games. Most of the time, it's actually been the other way, in which they actually find ways to give up points, to give up late goals, to give up chances. Yesterday was a good example of that. Again, Celta Vigo is a game that they were more likely to lose than to win, and in the end, they found a way. Again,
that's part of his job, is to be positive and say the right things in the paper. And then when he goes in the dressing room, he's going to have to be positive and pick it. If there was 10 bad things and 5 good things, he's got to exaggerate the 5 good things, because then the majority of them, your Lewandowskis and your experienced guys will be going, oh, I'm not so sure, but the majority of them will take that as a positive and try and take it into the next game. That's just what you do.
Xavi's hype man.
Absolutely. That's what you do. And, yeah. Xavi, by the way, will be more relaxed between now and the end of the season. So the criticism won't sting as badly because he knows, you know what, I'm going anyway. So he'll be a lot more relaxed. And again, that will make them stick up for them even more.
But guess what? That doesn't translate into better performances.
But if they get results, then
but they haven't.
They just won 2-1 in the 90th minute, not playing well.
Okay.
But he's standing up saying, I thought at times we played well.
Okay.
He's going to do it. What do you expect? Well, we were garbage. I can't believe we won 2-1.
No, it's not that, Stevie. But you're acting as if this is not a team that struggled against Granada last weekend.
It struggled all season.
Well, exactly.
I'm just telling you that the coach is going to find every single positive thing to say, and he's going to harp on about it. Not all the stuff that's going bad. That's for the private coach's room when you're sitting there going, oh my goodness, how bad was that? Because that's what he'll do. But as soon as he walks out that coach's room, it's all super positive. Has to be.
And everything's all right.